Today I'm going to recommend 9 options that you want to look for on a tractor that you buy. So stay tuned. Hi, this is Paul from countrycraziness.com. If you're interested in tractors, post-frame construction, and homesteading, well, you've come to a good place. Why not subscribe, tap the bell, and join in on the conversation. Now, I've been a newbie tractor owner now for a very short period of time, but with the experience that I had, I want to tell you 9 things that I think you should get when you're buying a tractor. The first thing that I think is a must-have when buying a tractor is a loader. Now, you might think that's obvious, but loaders are a separate item when you purchase a tractor, except for in a few cases. Even if you think you don't need a loader, buy it. It will help it if you ever have to do the resale on it. If later on down the road you want to add a loader, you won't have to worry about whether or not there's anything available that will safely fit your tractor. The next item that I would put on my list of must-haves is a skid steer quick attach. And what that is it gives you an easy way to detach your bucket and put other implements on. These pallet forks are a good example of how you can take a skid steer quick attach and hook it up very quickly right through these slots. You can have your bucket on and your pallet forks on in a very short period of time. Anything that a bobcat will take, you can put on a tractor if you've got a skid steer quick attach. A lot of tractors come standard with them like mine did, but you can also add them onto a tractor that doesn't come standard with a skid steer, and that'll probably cost you about $400 if you have to add it on. The third item that's on my list of must-haves is a third function valve up at the front of the tractor. It's not something that's necessary right away unless you're buying a grapple or something that requires it, like a snow blade that you want to redirect or anything of that nature. But it's a lot less expensive to put this on at the dealer before you take delivery of the tractor. It'll also help ensure that you get an OEM style look to the finished product. The next item that I'd get is a cutting edge put to my bucket. A cutting edge will give you about $200 price tag, but these are reversible, so they'll last you a long time. If you think you're going to be cutting into ground or even getting into a pile of gravel, it's much easier if you put a cutting edge on your bucket. The next item I would get is a bucket level indicator. You can make a mark on the rod here, and when it lines up with the pipe, you know that your bucket is level. This one I'm going to have to paint so I get a better view of it. The other thing some people do is they just cut this off when the bucket's level, and then they just see the rod pop up when it's time to, when you know you have it all leveled out. The next item that I would get is a rubber floor mat. Some tractors come standard with it. This particular tractor did not come standard with floor mats, but the dealer always adds floor mats as a dealer installed option on all the tractors that he sells. It cuts down on vibration and heat. Much more comfortable to put your feet on than some metal with holes in it. The next item I'd get is a toolbox located behind the seat. It doesn't seem like it's very big, but it's certainly handy if you need a shear pin or something that attaches one of your implements. You can keep those extra ring ties in there. When you're out in the field, it'll keep you from having to make a trip back to the barn. The next item I would get, and this tractor doesn't have it, is adjustable link arms. And what adjustable link arms do is they allow you to pull out the bar, get it over the pin, and then it'll just snap back into place. With this arrangement that we have here, it works fine, but you have to wiggle the equipment around in order to be able to get all the holes lined up. So that's a convenience feature. It'll save you some time if you have it. The important option to have on your tractor are mirrors. Particularly if you're an older guy like me that has trouble turning their head, it's a lot handier if you're backing up with your box plate, particularly down the driveway, to be able to use the mirrors to help guide your way rather than turning yourself around all the time. The mirrors on this particular tractor this bracket removes, and the different bracket that holds the mirrors is in place. I got one for each side. I think that's well worth the investment. Now, many of the deluxe tractors come with some of these features standard, and other tractors like this one, some of them have to be added on.
If you don't know me, I'm Tractor Mike on YouTube. If you'd like a copy of my book, it's an ebook only. You can go to my website, asktractormike.com. That's ASK, tractormike.com. and you can download it there.